Hi, thanks for joining me. I'm Vince from Eagle Auto Repair, and I just want to welcome you to my channel. We want to get you information that will help you service your vehicle and make you more aware of what's going on. So in the 30+ years I've been a professional technician, I would like to share some of that information with you. And I just want to thank you again for joining me. So stay tuned. We're going to get right into it. Hey, I want to thank you for joining me here at Eagle Auto Shop for another video. This one is about battery maintenance, specifically dealing with cleaning the terminal ends on your battery when they get corroded. So we're going to use a simple household item that I'm sure a lot of you probably have in your kitchen. And it's a real simple fix. I learned it a long time ago. It helps get that green crusty corrosion that causes resistance off of those battery posts. And as we start to head into the colder months here in Michigan and other areas around the country, corrosion on the battery would definitely play a role in your starting and charging of your battery and of your engine. So want to make sure those are clean and tight, good connections. Everything starts right there at the battery on these systems. And so this is a real simple, easy way to clean up the battery posts. Won't cost you a lot of money, a little bit of your time, and certainly easier than taking it all apart and just trying to clean it up by hand. So pretty effective, and just a great little tip I learned years ago in the shop and use it all the time. So but I also have a product that we purchase at the parts store. It's a battery protectant and sealant that we're going to spray a coating once we get them cleaned up on top of those terminals, and makes them look real nice, keeps them clean, and prevents some of that corrosion from coming back. So we're going to get you in here real close so you can see the buildup on this particular battery. This particular car is a 2006 Town & Country with a 3.8 liter V6, and the top post batteries seem to really build up the corrosion for whatever reason, as opposed to some of the, like a GM side post battery. You don't see it as greatly there. You're going to see it a little bit, but on the top post batteries, because of the gases and everything, the hydrogen gases and things that are going on, and just some of the connectivity issues with the terminals exposed like that, you'll see that corrosion build up. And so yeah, we're going to get you in here and get you close up and let you see how this works. I think you'll be amazed. Okay, so here's our battery terminals. This one is an example of not so much corrosion. Obviously this one is, you can see all the green built up around it, and it is in pretty bad shape. So we're going to put the rubber gloves on, nitrile gloves on real quick here, and get right into this. As you notice, I have this little toothbrush, I call it. It's a little wire brush that will help kind of scrape some of that stuff down. Helps very much in cleaning, so we're going to employ that. We have a little tiny cup right here that we're going to put our solution in, and this is, no, it's not cocaine. This white powder is indeed just baking powder. So simple kitchen household item. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of this baking powder, baking powder, and put it in there, and then we're going to take some water, just regular water. You can use tap water, doesn't matter what kind of water, but we're just going to pour the water into the baking soda, kind of let it mix up a little bit. Kind of give it a little good mix. And this is just a cap off of a spray can. You can kind of even get down in there with just stir it up. Alright, and so here's the green. We're going to show you what happens as we pour that solution onto the, you can see immediately it starts to foam and just eat up all of that green. And you can just see it kind of going to work there. And we'll just take and give it a little bit of a scrub with the toothbrush. And again, literally this stuff is, you can put a little bit more down in there because we're going to do the rest of the battery. We want to make sure the top's good and clean. And again, this is kind of an ongoing process because this stuff is relentless. The green just kind of wants to come back, and as I clean this off, you're going to see the whole top of the battery. Wherever that acid and that buildup remains, it'll just kind of eat right into it. And so we're just going to give it a good scrub on all the terminals. You can see some of the red remnants of the covering that I put on the last time this vehicle. I serviced this battery. That little red tone, and I'll show you that after we clean it up. But yep, just give it a good scrub. Clean it up all over. Get that green off of there. So it didn't really have to apply a lot of elbow grease. Just a little bit of baking soda and some water. And that's all there is to it. And then what we're going to do is, now that we've got that all on there and it seems to be pretty clean, I'm just going to go ahead and take the water and just rinse it off. Just like that. And you can take just compressed air. If you like, if you have access to compressed air. If you don't, you can just leave it dry, but I have some compressed air, so we're just going to kind of clean it up, blow it off. Get that battery looking good. And so all that green is gone. And now we're ready to put our coating on. And just real quickly, I would like to show you, and not all batteries are going to allow you to do this. This particular battery has the removable top. It's always a good idea to just check your water level and make sure that your cell's not going dry on you. And so as that battery charges and discharges, you'll notice the water will kind of evaporate. So we're going to just take this, because we have the top open, we're going to fill that right to the bottom of that plastic. When you look down in there, you'll see. We don't want to overfill it. And each one, just to make sure these two in the back are topped off pretty good. And that'll help give us some additional battery life, because what happens is when those plates break down from charging and discharging, they will deteriorate. And once they become shorted across the bottom, the battery will no longer operate. But that, just maintaining the water, if you have that style, is a good idea. And so there we have it. And so now we're going to just take a little dry rag here, just make sure the water's off of here. I like to use this product. There's a couple different ones out there. Like I said, you can go to the parts store and see what selection they have. This particular one is CRC Battery Terminal Protector. But we're just going to, it's kind of like a little red spray paint coating. And we're just going to cover those up real nice to hopefully slow down and prevent some of that from reoccurring. But there you have it. There's our battery maintenance tip of the day. We're heading into colder weather, and we would like to make sure that your car is going to start every time you want it to. Well, thank you for joining me here for my battery maintenance video today. I hope you learned something. Very simple fix with that household product, the baking soda and water. Works great. Been using it for years. It's safe. You don't have to use a lot of elbow grease as I showed you there. It's very simple. Comes out looking really nice, and it will make that battery last longer for you. So always value in maintenance. Can't really say that enough. oil changes, different kinds of maintenance, in this case, the battery maintenance. Anytime that we can get more mileage and more performance out of the vehicle, obviously that's what we're trying to attain. So again, thanks for joining me here today for my battery maintenance video. I'm Vince, this is Eagle Auto Shop. I'd love for you to subscribe or comment. Please comment, give me a like, ring the bell so that notifications are turned on. When I make a new video and it goes out, you'll see that and be able to join me. So, but yeah, give me a comment, ask technical questions. I'm going to put my link to my email address so you can also reach me that way. And I would just like to thank you again for joining me here at Eagle Auto Shop. And as we always say at Eagle Auto Repair, have a blessed day.